300 years ago, a series of disasters left the vast land of Sichuan province wasted, sparking a large immigration movement from the surrounding provinces to rebuild the area. Follow us as we take you on a journey through 300 years of immigration history at the Huguang Guildhall in Chongqing.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Chongqing Travel Guide. On this show, we will take you around the beautiful and exciting city of Chongqing, showing you the most interesting attractions, the most delicious food, and the most photogenic scenic spots. I'm Xiao.
And I'm Mikhail, and today we're taking you on a tour of the Huguang Guildhall located in Huguang district in Chongqing. This place is a treasure trove of information and history about the large immigration that happened here 300 years ago.
A guild hall is often a town hall or a building historically used by guilds for meetings and gatherings. Guilds are like an association of craftsmen and merchants who together oversee the practice of their trades in respective areas. So guild halls were built to protect the best interests of its members.
During the immigration movement, business groups from various provinces all came to and established guild halls in Chongqing. And there were many of these spread throughout the city. The Huguang Guildhall, where we are now, is one of the few that remain. Before we start our tour, let us know down in the comments below if you know any interesting facts about Chongqing, and consider subscribing to our channel if you aren't already to see many more videos about Chongqing, just like this one.
Over 300 years ago, at the end of Ming Dynasty and the beginning of Qing Dynasty, a series of disasters including war, epidemic, and famine left the vast land of Sichuan province to waste. The population in this place hit the rock bottom at that time. Only 500,000 to 600,000 people were left in this whole region.
In order to restore the economy and bring Sichuan back from the brink, supported by the imperial court, a collection of favorable policies were enacted to encourage people from other provinces to move to Sichuan in what we today know as the Huguang repopulation of Sichuan immigration movement.
The immigrants coming to Sichuan did so hoping for a fresh start and a fruitful life ahead. But the journey to Sichuan was no easy one. The museum exhibition here shows you the hardships they had to go through on their journey here.
There were two main paths that the immigrants coming to Chongqing would take, one over land and one coming from the river. The immigration lasted for 130 years, and it is estimated that 1.3 million people from more than 10 surrounding provinces moved here to settle on the land.
When the early immigrants arrived, they chose land by themselves and often settled on large farmland to cultivate. Gradually, more and more people moved in. The government started issuing land grants.
The new farmers brought with them the developed cultivation techniques and new crops to diversify the area. Early maturing rice, corn, sweet potatoes, and pepper. But not all the new immigrants were farmers. Soon, business also started to flourish.
The migrants carried out a 1,000-mile-long journey to arrive at where we are today. They created an abundance of wealth and developed a culture that benefited the whole region. Among many of the influences brought by the immigrants are the dialects and the food, which are both inspired by many of the surrounding provinces from which the people originally came.
The provincial domain of Huguang during the immigration movement was roughly equivalent to today's Hubei, Hunan, Guangxi, Guangdong, and part of the Yunnan-Guizhou area in China. It was people from these regions that the Huguang Guildhall served.
We're now standing opposite the city god temple, which is what you can see over here on the side. We just finished going through the museum, and now we're going to start the tour of the Huguang Guildhall itself.
The Huguang Guildhall, as we know it today, actually comprises three main sections: the Huguang Hall, Guangdong Administrative Office, and Xi'an Administrative Office. Walking around the guild hall, you can picture how people 300 years ago gathered and interacted here. The opera stages were centers for entertainment. Meeting rooms were for hot discussion. The attractive historical architecture and environment make it a perfect location to visit.
In Huguang Guildhall, Huguang Palace is one of the main attractions. This statue was forged entirely in copper. Da Yu was a hero 4,000 years ago who dedicated himself to flood control over a period of 13 years. There is even said that he went by his house 3 times but dare not enter. He worked tirelessly to alleviate disasters for people. His spirit has been venerated by generations ever since. Another good reason to visit the Huguang Guildhall has to do with its architecture. Because the building is old and built in a very old style, it gives a very good impression of what China used to look like. Perfect if you are a photographer or otherwise enjoy architecture like you see here. Another thing you can enjoy in Huguang Guildhall is tea, and maybe not something that most people know, but you can actually come inside to enjoy really nice local tea in a very traditional setting inside of this place as well.
If you are lucky, you can also experience an ancient Chinese ritual ceremony here. Each year, a series of ancient ceremonies are held in Huguang Guildhall, including Yuwang Temple Fair during the Spring Festival, Yuwang Sacrificial Ceremony over the Qingming Festival, and the Immigration Culture Festival on National Day.
That's it for our trip to Huguang Guildhall, where we learned a lot about the large immigration movement from all over China to Sichuan areas over 300 years ago.
If you like this video, consider giving us a like down below and also consider subscribing to our channel for more videos just like this one.
There are more videos to come and much more of Chongqing to explore, and let us know in the comments down below if you know any interesting facts about Chongqing. We will see you all again soon, and until next time, take care.